Lately, microplastics have become a hot topic in the media, and for good reason. Shocking studies reveal these tiny plastic particles are not just polluting our oceans, but invading our food, water, and even our bodies. From health risks to environmental chaos, the world's waking up to this hidden crisis. So what exactly is microplastics? What if I told you that tiny bits of plastic are floating in your blood right now? Sounds like sci-fi, but groundbreaking research shows microplastics, particles smaller than a grain of rice, are invading our bodies. Scientists first noticed them clogging oceans and harming fish. But here's the kicker. They're now in us.
When you get to the micro scale, we're looking at plastics that can then be taken up by an organism and be not just digested and then released, but taken up into the tissues of the organisms. With nanoparticles, we know that different types of nanoparticles, not necessarily plastics per se, can be taken up into the cells. What that means is that for the little critters who can consume these tiny particles, they're going to accumulate them. They have no way to get rid of them once they're taken up into their tissues. And so the next food level up, right, the fishy's gonna come along and eat the little plankton. The plankton's been exposed, fish eats them, and then we end up with it going up the food chain.
From your morning coffee to the air you breathe, these invisible intruders are everywhere. A 2022 study found microplastics in 17 out of 22 healthy people's blood samples. They've also been spotted in lungs, livers, and even placentas. How? We're eating, drinking, and breathing them. Seafood, tap water, bottled drinks, even salt carry these particles. One study estimates we swallow up to 52,000 microplastic bits a year, the weight of a credit card. And don't forget the air. Urban dust and synthetic fibers mean we're inhaling them too. So, how does microplastics affect our health? A 2024 study in the New England Journal of Medicine found heart patients with microplastics in their arteries were twice as likely to suffer a stroke or heart attack.
That trend is real, and that plastics in the brain as well as in the liver are they're increasing over time. When we talk about the absolute level of plastics in the brain, it's quite high by our measurements.
Lab studies show microplastics can trigger inflammation, mess with hormones, and even damage DNA.
Microplastics leach chemicals. Chemicals like endocrine disruptors that affect the reproductive system and are a major suspect in the decline of male fertility worldwide. Chemicals that lead to weight gain. Chemicals that lead to insulin resistance. Chemicals that cause cancer.
Microplastics are a wake-up call. They're not just polluting our oceans, they're in our bodies, potentially rewriting our health story. While scientists race to uncover their true impact, one thing's clear: our love for plastic comes at a cost. So, next time you grab a plastic bottle, ask yourself, what's the real price? If you enjoyed this episode, smash that like button and subscribe for stories at Level Up Ship. Thanks for watching. See you next time.